Hi guys, coming to you live from New York City. Felt like I haven't been able to update because of transportation issues to and from, and so we haven't been getting back to our hotel and settled until after 10 o'clock in the morning, and then going to sleep and having to get back up makes it really hard to get the video in because I'm trying to prioritize talking to the kids and everything as well. So I figured while I'm waiting on my food to get here, my Uber Eats delivery, I'll give you an update. So the last time I was on here was after my first night shift, and that was an emotional roller coaster, to say the very least. Walking into, I don't know, I don't know what I expected. I expected it to be bad. I really did, and I think it wasn't worse than I thought it was. I think it was just the environment, and actually seeing it, and it was just heartbreaking and shocking, and there's so much that happened that night that I don't want to get into just yet. I figure at the end I'll do a recap of each of my nights. But it's just there was so much going on. So I do want to reassure you that I'm all okay. The last 2 nights have been better, just in the sense that I guess the shock factor's over. The same things are happening. I'm doing the same thing. I'm in the same unit, and the things that probably scared me a little on the first night actually make me laugh these days. Nobody wants to come into this unit I'm on. It's not a proper unit. It doesn't have the proper filtration system or the ventilation system that you should have these patients in. And so people don't want to go there, they don't want to go in because they're all afraid of the COVID, and I don't blame them, obviously, because this shit is killing people. But it's funny because the pharmacy guy will come up and he'll have your meds, and he'll stand at the door and he'll be and he'll shake the meds at the door until someone comes to get them. He will not step foot past the threshold of the door. He will just stand there and shake the meds until someone sees him. That's funny. There's, no unit clerk, so nobody has a chart. I mean, there's charts, there's some papers, but it's disorganized. It's kind of like a hot mess express. But for those of you who know me, that's fine with me. I'm okay with it. As long as I have my proper equipment and the staff, to back me up, then I'll be fine. And the staff is incredible. All the nursing staff, like I said, I think I said this before, they're all travels. They're all there. They're all here doing the same thing I'm doing. They're all here for relief. They're all here to help, and they're all amazing. I love them all. Just talking to them, getting to know their different stories, where they're at in life, what they're doing this for. We all have kids at home, so I'm not the only one with kids, who felt the calling, and so they're great. And then the resident that I work with 99% of the time is amazing. The second night I was there, he took the time to not only teach me how to do an arterial stick, which I don't want to get into too much lingo because I'm hungry. My food should be here soon. But I, in my profession, have not had the opportunity to do, and he was teaching everyone. I mean, so I did 3 of them. The nurses did a couple here and there. And he did great. He was amazing. He sat there and taught us. And then he pulled out the ultrasound machine. Then he started teaching. I mean, he's hands down going to be an amazing doctor of whatever sort he goes into if he doesn't quit. Because that's what half of them say. They're all going to just quit at the end of residency. And that's sad because he will be an amazing doctor because of what he's doing. And then last night I just kept doing more. So I've had the opportunity to do things here that I haven't had the opportunity to do back home with my degree and skill set. Not that I can't do it, I just haven't had the opportunity. Pediatrics and adults is 2 totally different worlds, and in every hospital everybody has their certain role, so there's certain things I haven't gotten to do because other people have to do it for their competencies. But so totally cool. Love the nurses, love the doc I work with. patients. It's just, you know, it is what it is, sadly. They're all intubated. They're all COVID positive. You don't come to our unit unless you're intubated and COVID positive. If you're not intubated, you get intubated the minute you come in the door. We just don't allow it there. So we don't extubate anyone on our unit. So if someone were to get better and we're ready for extubation, if it's yet to happen, they would have to leave our unit to then go get extubated. So sadly I wouldn't get to see the upswing of someone. Not that any of the people that I've taken care of have had that chance or that opportunity, but what else can I tell you? Oh, people of New York. I told you about them ringing the bells and hooting and hollering at 7. Well, you walk down the street, it's the same. People are like, thank you. You're in your scrubs, and people automatically stop and take the time to say thank you, as they're passing you. It's incredible. The love and community that New York City has is overwhelming. It's great. I couldn't ask for better support from the city I'm in. What else? It's been crazy. The company I'm with, the first or I think it was the second night I was in the hospital, the guy who's running the show here is no longer with the company. So I honestly don't even know who's running the show anymore. The residents changed their schedule from 7 and 7 sign-outs to 8 and 8 sign-outs. And if you ask them why, they say it's for us. They did it for the NPs because apparently that's what we were doing, but we weren't doing it. We were doing 7 to 7, so then we had to adjust our schedule to 8 to 8. So then last night, trying to get a ride to work, we were told to be in the lobby at 7. I had coordinated it all by myself. I went down to the ballroom and I was like, listen, we need a ride because I'm not getting up and being on a bus at 5:30 if I don't have to be there till 8 and I'm expected to stay till 8. So we coordinated a bus or a shuttle or whatever, and she said, be in the lobby at 7. We left at 8, so we got to work at 8:30 because it's a 30-minute commute to Brooklyn from Manhattan. And then this morning, I called them at 8:20 while the 3 other night shifters were still signing out to be like, hey, just a heads up. I wanted to remind you, you told me you'd pick us up at 8:30. We didn't get a ride until 9:45. After multiple phone calls, it was very stressful, very unprofessional. If you're going to expect us to work 21 straight days, then our rides need to be on time. We need to get the sleep. I got in bed by 10:30. And I was up at 5:30. 7 hours, that's fine. I'm not going to complain. But some people need more. Some people work off more. And then to go back and have to do it again is rough. So I have been getting time to take breaks the last couple nights. It's been less. That first night was just a bad night for everyone. I wasn't the only one who didn't eat and drink and pee. So for all of you who reached out, thank you. I appreciate it. But it wasn't just me. It was everyone. And I know that I'm going to have nights like that, and I'm okay with it. I've done it before. But the last 2 nights, I got multiple breaks. I got to go pee, I got to eat, I got to take a drink break, I got to just, walk off the unit and take off my mask. And I tell you what, it is the greatest feeling when you take off that freaking mask. Holy shit. My face is going to be raw, my hands are going to be raw, my body, I literally scrub the top layer of my skin off every day, so my body's going to be raw. But honestly, I wouldn't trade this experience for the world. I mean, well, unless there was the option that coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever, didn't happen, fine, sure, take it away. But because it's happening and because, someone has to be here, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm gaining so much experience. I don't know if it'll be helpful because I work in pediatrics. But gosh, I don't even know. How do you go back to your normal job if you're doing something like this? That's the hard part, right? So, yeah, everybody who reaches out and makes comments on all my posts, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, I'm trying to keep all my social media kind of up to date, even when I can't take a video, just because I think it's I don't know, my kids are out there, they're watching, they want to know where I'm at every minute. Trust me, because one day I didn't answer my son's phone call like 8 times, and he then went to go look to see if he could locate me, and he couldn't. I don't know what he thought he was going to do if he located me. You gonna come to New York, Max? But no, I really do. I appreciate everything from Ohio. I appreciate all the love and support. You know, I just, it's overwhelming in such a great way to know that everyone back home is thinking of me and praying for me and whatnot, but it's also nice to know you're all still doing well, you know. So, yeah, so that's going to be it, because my food should be here, and girl gotta eat because it's going to be a long night. Oh yeah, the hospital's been providing meals for my unit every night. They're shitty meals, don't get me wrong, but you know what? Food is food, and I don't have the means to pack too much because I'm in a hotel and I don't have a refrigerator, so it's really nice and endearing that they do that. But I have to remember to take a water bottle because they don't have cups because COVID-19 happens. So that's one thing I always have to remember, and I forgot one night. But yes, I love you all. Thank you. Check back